Okay, this is a fantastic question that he has given. So most of the students will get confused with this question. A solid cube is painted yellow on all its faces. The cube is then cut into 60 small but equal pieces. Okay, the logic is completely here only. 60 smaller but equal pieces. Students will not think that, okay, will not be in a mood that what the examiner wants to say. Okay, they will simply say that, they will simply go to a view that 60 smaller cubes, they will think. He has not specified it is cubes. 60 smaller pieces of equal size. Equal size means, okay, the dimensions are equal or the volumes are equal, that's it. The dimensions are equal, perfectly speaking. Okay, but he is not specifying that those 60 are of, okay, are of cubes. Because people will think that, sir, this is a wrong question. Actually, he has to give 64 because it should be a perfect cube. We know that concept very well. So he is giving wrong one. No, not at all. Okay, that is a valid one. That is a valid one. Okay, because he is not saying that it should be a cube again. Okay, so then what we can observe is 60 small you want, right? We know that 60 is equals to 3 into 4 into 5, right or wrong? Okay. So 3 into 4 into 5 means that the cube that you have taken is, suppose this is the cube that you have taken, the larger cube. Okay. This face I am making it into 3 pieces. Okay. Now this face I'll make it into 4 pieces. Okay, observe 4 pieces. Now this one I'll make it into 5 pieces. Right? Then what happens is, yes, exactly, if you observe, you're getting it. You are getting it. So then what happens is, if you take any small cube, suppose if I take this piece, okay, so this is suppose 3, 4, 5. The LCM is 6. Now, let us imagine its length is 60 centimeters. 4 pieces I made now. Okay, where I made 3 pieces? Yeah, here it is 3 pieces, right? 3 pieces means 20, 20, 20. 4 pieces now. So 15, 15, 15, 15. And this width, if you observe, this is made into 5 pieces, right? So 12, 12, 12, 12, and 12, right? Okay, that means that this one has 20, 15, and the depth is 12, right? And if you take this piece, 15, 20, and the depth is 12, right? All will have equal dimensions. All are of equal size. But remember that here all are of equal dimensions, but that does not mean that all are cubes. All are cubes. Right. Now the point is, okay, this is the way that we have to construct it into 60 smaller cubes, but equal in size. Okay. And for that he is saying that making the minimum number of cuts. The number of cuts are minimum. Just a second. Okay. So the number of cuts, minimum number of cuts. Which of the following statement is or are correct? Okay. Which of the following statement is correct? If you observe. Here, this one I made it into 3 pieces. For that I made only 2 cuts. Always number of pieces minus 1 is nothing but number of cuts. For this I have to make 2 cuts. Okay, this I made it into 4 parts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. For that I made only 3 cuts. How many cuts I made? Only how many cuts? 5 pieces, right? 4 cuts. Okay, 2 plus 3 plus 4, that is equal to 9 is the minimum number of cuts that I have to do. So first one is a valid one. Okay. Second, if you take the number of smaller pieces which are not painted on any of the faces, 6. Number of smaller cubes with no side painted is 6. Why? Because, okay, if you want no face painted, you have to take the middle ones, right? Just a second. Right, sorry for the interruption. Right, good. The number of smaller pieces which are not painted on any face is 6. Why is it valid or not? We have to verify. Okay, the point you have to verify is, if you take any cube, suppose I assume this is the cube that I have. Okay, if I make it into cuts like this, and like this, then what happens is I'll get small pieces. If you take a piece at the corner, you will get 3 faces painted. If you take a piece at the edge, you will get 2 faces painted. If you take a piece from the center, you will get 1 face painted. But inside one, if you take, you will get no face painted. Okay, but this one has, suppose 3 pieces if you make, then what happens is the outer layer here and here I have to remove now. Here also I have to remove the outer layer now. Here also I have to remove the outer layer now. When you remove outer layer means this side one, 2 pieces you have to reduce. When you reduce 2 pieces, 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 5 minus 2 is 3. So 1 into 2 into 3, that is equal to how much? 6. The 6 pieces will not have no face painted. So second one is also valid. So he's asked that select the correct answer using the given code. Both are correct, right? So answer is C is the answer. What's the answer here? C is the answer, right? So the next beautiful question. Okay, this is some students' answer. Keep it aside. 7 star 24 is equal to 25. 12 star 16 is equal to 20. Then what is 16 star 63? It's a very simple and funny question actually if you observe. Okay, 7 square plus 24 square if you take. 7 square is 49. 24 square is 576. And it is 15 and 8 plus 4 is 12 and 625 is the answer. Nothing but 25 square. 12 square plus 16 square if you take. 12 square is 144 and 16 square is 256. The sum is 10 and this is 10 and this is 400. 400 means 20 square. Means Pythagorean triplets he gave. The answer will be 16 square plus 63 square is how much, right or wrong? 16 square if you take 256, the problem is 63 square is how much? Okay, so 63 square if you want, okay, 3 square is 9, 3 6 are 18, 18 2s are 36, 6 square is 36 plus 3 is 39, 3969. Okay, now you will get it out. That's how you did the square. Okay, verify my channel for Vedic Maths, you will find it. Okay, in my classes also I have explained it. Okay, 6 plus 9 is 15 and 5 plus this is 12 and this is 12 and this is 4. 4225. 4225 is nothing but you can write 25 means 5, 42 means 6 sevens, right? 6. So this is equal to 65 square. So answer will be how much? 65 is the answer. So simply speaking, answer is C. Okay, or else we can go with a different concept. Already I have explained you Pythagorean triplets concept in geometry and mensuration and trigonometry of my Pure Maths course in the app. Okay, from that also you can go for it. So that means that suppose if you take 7 is an odd number, right? 7 square is 49, right? Just by 2. By 2 means 24.5, right? So previous and next natural numbers 24 and 25, right? 7 asterisk 7, 24, 25 forms a right angle triangle. Okay, suppose any odd number if you take 3 square is 9, by 2 is how much here? 4.5. Previous natural number and next natural numbers are 4 and 5. Write the 3 asterisks, 3, 4, 5 forms a right angle triangle. And suppose if you take an even number, 6 square is 36. This time don't go with by 2, go with by 4. 36 by 4 means how much are? It is the 9. Previous and next natural numbers 8 and 10. Write the 6 asterisks, 6, 8, 10 forms a right angle triangle. And suppose if you observe the question now, okay, he gave 7, 24, 25. Okay, 7, 24, 25, just now I have explained you. 12, 16 and 20 if you observe. Okay, so if you know 3, 4, 5 is a right angle triangle, if you double all the numbers, 6, 8, 10 is also Pythagorean triplet. Triple, 9, 12, 15 is also a Pythagorean triplet. 4 times means 12, 16 and 20 is also a Pythagorean triplet. Understood? So this ones he gave. Okay, the other one that you can take is, good. So if you observe 16 and 63, right? Now by saying that number 16 is an even number, right? 16 square is 256. I said go by 4, right? By 4 means you will get 64. Previous and next numbers 63 and 65. And write the 16 asterisk, 16, 63, 65 forms a right angle triangle. In that he gave 16 and 63. The answer is 65. By using this concept also, you can happily work it out the answer as 65 without doing the calculation. Okay. Let's see the next one. The petrol price shot up by 10% as a result of the hike in a crude oil prices. The price of petrol before the hike was 90 per liter. A person travels 2,200 kilometers every month and his car gives a mileage of 16 kilometers per liter. How many kilometers should he reduce his travel if he wants to maintain his expenditure at the previous level? Okay, the most important statement that you have to understand is his expenditure is at the previous level. Means the expenditure should not either increase or decrease. His expenditure should not either increase or decrease. That is the important point that you have to understand. So actually, what is expenditure? Number of kilometers you travel into price per kilometer. Or yes or no? Okay. So price is increased by how much? 10%. If you observe, this is constant. If it is constant, then these are inverse proportion, right? Okay. Price and what do we say? Number of liters of price and number of liters of petrol. Okay. Number of kilometers, right? Price and number of kilometers are inverse proportion. Okay. So price inversely varies with number of kilometers, or simply number of kilometers are inversely varies with price. Okay. Right. Inversely varies with price. Okay. The color is not clearly visible. Okay. Change it. Now what I can say is, so the price, if you observe, okay, initial and final. If initially it is 100, 10% decrease now it is 90. Okay. Sorry, shot up by 10%. Nice. So increase by 10%. So 110. So the ratio is, prices ratio is 10:11. Then automatically number of kilometers will become inverse, right? 11:10. Initially, he used to travel how many kilometers? 2,200 kilometers. That is nothing but 11 parts. 11 parts is equal to 2,200 kilometers. He is not asking that how many kilometers he can travel now. He is asking that how many kilometers he should reduce his travel. So this is 11 parts, this is 10 parts. It should be reduced by 1 part is how much? 11, 2, then having 2 other zeros. One part is equal to how much? 200. How many kilometers he has to reduce is simply 200 kilometers. So it is B is the answer. Okay. This is the next beautiful one. A 4-digit number n is such that when divided by 3, 5, 6, 9 leaves a remainder of 1, 3, 4, 7 respectively. What is the smallest value of it? Observe, you are dividing with 3, 5, 6 and 9. Actually, if you observe, this is a direct question from our class, right? Okay, the reminders are 1, 3, 4, 7. Observe, the differences are same, right? So the difference is same means in the class I have explained you the complete concept, but now I'm not giving you that concept. Okay, just normally I'm going with the concept. The number, what is the difference here? 2 is the difference, right? If you add it, it should be a common multiple to the given numbers 3, 5, 6 and 9, right? Okay, so if you want the least number, the happy answer is LCM. But he's not asking about the least one, he's asking about the 4-digit number and it is the smallest. So 4-digit least number he is asking. First, if you calculate the LCM, 3 and 5 means 15, 15 and 6 means 30, 30 and 9 means 90 is the LCM. What is LCM? 90. We know that all common multiples are multiples of LCM. And you want to go for the 4-digit number, right? Okay, 90 multiples if you take, okay, 90 tens are 900. Still it is in 3-digit number. You want to go for 4-digit number. If you add 90, still it is 990 of 3-digit number. Add another 90, 1080. Yes, it is going to a 4-digit number. So n plus 2 is a common multiple, that is nothing but 1080. Now move the 2 that side, 1078. So answer is which option? C is the answer. Okay, it's a direct question in the from the classes generally. This is a funny question actually. Okay, if you want to answer this type of questions easily, okay, A less than B less than C means you can directly say that A is less than C. Okay, A is less than B is greater than. Anywhere if these two interchange, definitely you should say that no relation between A and C exists. This is what you have to understand. Similarly, we will say that less than and greater than are kings. Means once the symbol got changed, the answers cannot be determined, surely. Okay, less than and greater than will feel it as kings. Means more priority will be goes to that one. Less than or equal to and greater than or equal to goes to soldiers. Okay, it means less priority. Is equal to means no need to consider. Just ignore it. Okay. So, yeah, now come to the one. He said that first one, if you observe, if so and so, then B is always greater than or equal to E. Greater than E. B and E, if you observe, symbol got changed. At least one place, if the symbol got changed, you are unable to say that the relation is which one. Okay, we are unable to determine the relation. So first one is wrong. Second one, S is always less than V. S and V. Okay, in between symbol change is not there. S is equal to T na, so I am writing here as S. U is equal to V na, I am writing it as V. You got S is less than or equal to V, but he is saying S is always less than V, means he is missing the case that where S is equal to V. Means I am unable to say the second one is also a valid one. He is asking which of the following statements given is or are correct. So neither one nor two. So answer is which option? D is the answer, because both are wrong ones now. So answer is D. Right? The next beautiful question. Yeah, I'm observing you in YouTube. Okay, so that is the reason. If you have any doubt, you're free to contact me in chat section. Okay, good. Let's see the next beautiful question. What is the unit system in the multiplication of 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 9 into and so on up to 999? By seeing this question, in general, students will get confused, because Sir has said that, okay, if he has given limited number of terms, or if he has given in terms of some powers, if he give, we can do. But he is giving so many terms, I don't know how many terms are there. The beauty is, observe, 1 into 3 into 5 into. So let's rewrite. 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 9. Okay. Into 11 into 13 into, I'm taking 10 numbers as one interval. Okay, 15 into, only odd numbers, not 17 into 19. Into, next one. So 21 into 23 into 25 into 27 into 29. And so on. Yes or no? If you want the units places, you have to go with the full values or only the units places. Okay, fine. Okay, if I go even the unit places here, 13579. Oh, the same will repeat. Here also 13579. So the same will repeat. Means always the same you will get. Okay, now 1 into 3 is 3. 3 into 5 is 15. Means 5 only units place. 5 into 7 is 35. 5 only. 5 into 9 is 45. 5 only. Okay. So here the units place is 5. Actually, if you can think in a proper way, 5, if you multiply with any number, the units digits are either 5 or 0. Because for this table, if you observe, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and so on means units place are either 5 or 0. You'll get a 0 if you have even number, but no even. So definitely it is 5 only. So the same will be here also, na? 5 only. The same will be here also, na? 5 only. So till the end, all you will get is 5 only. And the periodicity, the beauty or the periodicity of 5 is, okay, it is 1, right? Means always you get the same units place, right? Always the same units place means, okay, 5 into 5 into 5 also gives a units place of 5 only. So answer is which option? C is the answer. What's the answer here? C is the answer. Got it?